Tom Morello, Eddie Vedder, Bruce Springsteen, and Bo Jackson. Fun for the whole family, let's do it. After all, Bo knows Highway to Hell. I am well aware that if you watch the couple of videos of Tom Morello et al. Playing this song together in Australia, the whole crazy bunch, all 14 guitar players on stage, during that performance have their capos up on the 8th fret. That's not how they approached it for this studio recording. I think Bruce Springsteen must like to sing this song in F because it's in the same key, but they're using different chord shapes so they can get lower notes. E 3 times. Then A 3 times, but on the 3rd time the B string's gonna go from 2 to 3. Again. One more time. 1 A and 2 E's. Here we go. For the verse. At the end of the verse, when we're going to go into the chorus, after that single A, we're going to do a B power chord. That's 2, 4, 4, starting on the A string. So, just like regular, into the chorus. There's something I need to share with you. When we hit that B chord, if you listen very carefully in the recording, there is the unmistakable sonic footprint of a minor 3rd. That makes it a B minor chord. The B string 3rd fret there, in addition to your power chord, which is not what it's supposed to be compared to actual Highway to Hell. And I don't know if that was like some other guitar track and it sounded cool so they kept it, but I can only hear it on the first time. None of the other times. I encourage you to do it. It will be a stepping out of your comfort zone kind of a thing, but I think it's kind of cool and it's in there. Or you can just play the power chord, doesn't matter. Here it is with the minor chord. It's just E, A, D, A. The last time, just crash out on this A. And into the next verse. In the second verse, in the Eddie Vedder verse, we hear Tom Morello start to Tom Morello away in his Tom Morello way. He is using the F minor pentatonic scale up Heresville, 13, 16, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 15, 13, 16, 13, 16. We hear those high 4 notes in reverse order. And just general malarkey. After the second chorus with the dramatic ringy outy part, it's A, D, A, and then A, D, A, D, A, D. Notice the strum pattern there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is how that counts out. Then we come upon the part where Tom Morello does more with 4 notes than most of us have ever done with our entire lives. I'm going to use actual frets here, not relative to capo. A, 8, and 6. And here's our pattern. 8, 6, 8, 8, 6. 8, 6, 8, 8, 6. 8, 6, 8, 8, 6. 8, 6, 8, 6. And then we're switching to the D string. 8, 6, and A, 8. Here it is. But when we repeat, we're not going to do the first 2 notes we did, so we're just going to go. And so on. At the end of that segment, when the drums begin to crescendo into the outro solo section, we do our normal thing. 8, 8, 6, 8, 6, but then it turns into this. That's just 8, 6 on the D string, followed by 8, 6 on the A string, which is simple enough to say and think about, but it's really fast, but don't worry, it only happens 4 times, and you could do this 2 different ways. 1, just smash your pointer finger on the A and the D strings, and don't think about that fret, and then your ring finger is just responsible to do the bouncing. It's a lot easier, but a little bit sloppier, because you hear kind of the last note you just played ringing out and bleeding into the next note, or you could do the full spider finger walk, where your pointer finger actually bounces back and forth between the A and the D strings. Before we conclude, I would like to muse about one thing, and you can take from this what you will. In the last chorus, the one that ends the song, it's twice as long as normal. Most of them sound normal. But every 3 or so, there's one that sounds like it goes up. I can't tell if that's the guitars doing that or just the bass. Here's the thing. When we play E, A, D, A, the bass is allowed to play D, E, while band plays D, A, because E is a note in the A chord, and any note in the chord is fair game for the bassist to play. So if the bassist wanted to make it sound like the whole thing goes up, he could play D, E, while band plays D, A, and it would give the impression that the whole thing goes up. Or maybe the whole band does do that, and if you like it, you should do it. It'd be a power chord on the 6th fret actual of the A string instead of the D, and 8th fret actual instead of the A. So you'd be E, A, every so often, if you like, or just do it normal, that works too, but that's all I have to say about that. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye.